Welcome back, everybody. Today we're going to be doing the disassembly of the 5.3, everything from the valley cover down to the crank. We're going to leave the crank in, but everything else is coming out.
It's mass throttle driving fast, taking control. Whoa, yeah.
We're going to start with the valley cover and then just kind of work our way down. Eventually, I am going to put this on an engine stand that I ended up picking up because I'm clearly not in the garage, and I forgot. Well, I didn't forget. I just didn't think I was going to bring my engine stand, but I decided, hey, we're going to get into this even further. I need an engine stand. I can't be working on the ground. So we're going to do what we can on the ground for now, and then eventually I'll have to get a buddy, and we're going to lift this onto an engine stand, and then I will start tearing down into it further. From there, we're going to remove this sensor. There we go. Make sure there's an O-ring on this. Make sure that O-ring comes with it. In order to take the bolt out of the crank, you need to lock your flywheel. And I bought this off Amazon. It's real cheap. I'll be honest, I don't even know if it came with hardware, but I had these bolts lying around and they fit. Gonna get a breaker bar. Woo! I'll be honest, that did not sound good. No. No. Oh, wait, okay. Woo. Oh, good heavens. She came out. I felt a big snap, and I was like, that does not sound good. But we are in the clear. The Lord's looking out. Let's keep trucking. I have my Harmonic balance puller, and then I'm pretty sure, I don't know if the kit comes with a washer or you use a washer or something flat up against the crank. I just use a socket, and I'm going to use that to press it, and then I will use this to slowly just like that. So like I said, here's my puller. I just use a 1-inch socket so it would sit real nice and flush and it wouldn't warp the crank at all. And it came out easy peasy. Now we're gonna go ahead and pull this. Also, while we're here, let's talk about it. My last video, I did oven cleaner to clean the engine. Great. I'm still really happy with it. One thing to watch out, and people put it in the comments, oven cleaner will eat up your aluminum, right? Let me catch my breath because I'm out of shape. So yeah, it will eat up your aluminum. So one thing I saw is white vinegar. After you clean the engine block, if you're going to clean it with oven cleaner, which I still stand behind, spray it down and clean it with white vinegar to neutralize all the acid, right? So white vinegar is very alkaline, I believe. Yeah, I believe very alkaline. So then that would neutralize the acidic oven cleaner. I might have it back, but all I know is white vinegar will neutralize that, and I would highly recommend using oven cleaner because I mean, it's still super clean. Like it worked out really well on all the stainless steel or on the iron surfaces and steel surfaces. So before I get too far ahead, I'm going to end up pulling these lifter trays, and the lifters should be inside. So we're going to go ahead and pull these on all sides. And I'm hoping my lifters come with it, because we're going to be pulling the camshaft soon, and they didn't come with it. That's okay. All right, so I got the timing chain off and the timing chain gear off, and then I have these longer bolts because the bolts that come out of it are not going to be long enough. And then you have to remove the cam retainer, which is this right here. I want to make sure I don't lose those bolts. Right, so that comes right out, just like that. And then you have this gasket, which is old, to say the least. We'll clean that out later. But we're gonna get this camshaft out. And we're going to do it a little unconventional. So normally you would pull it straight out, right? We're going to do that, but I'm going to try something a little different. And I'm probably going to make a mess. All right, so I got the timing gear off, timing chain off. The camshaft is now ready to pull out. And normally you would just pull it out horizontally. Nothing wrong with that. I'm going to try something different. I've never done it before. I'm gonna flip the block on its back just because it's out of the car. So why not? And just try to pull straight up. Therefore, hopefully I don't damage my cam gears more than trying to jiggle it out horizontally. So basically like this, and I can pull it straight up and just take your time with it. Kind of wiggle it around, feel how it wants to come out. And boom, camshaft is out. So we got the cam out, we got all the front, like timing cover, timing chain. Well, timing chain's not removed, but the timing gear is removed. Now that I got on the oil or on the engine stand, we're gonna flip it over. We're gonna remove the oil pan, then we're gonna remove the oil pump, and from there, the oil pump, oil pickup, and the timing chain. And then from there, I'm gonna call it quits on the disassembly. I know I do plan on removing the pistons, and that is technically a part of the disassembly. But how I wanna do it is I'm gonna remove each piston one by one, do a hone, and then re-ring it, or gap my rings, re-ring it, and put it back in. I don't wanna take them all out, label them all. I'm just gonna work real slow. This is my first time ever doing this. So work real slow, piston by piston, take my time with it, and throw it back together. Real simple. So the oil pan is extremely easy to get out. They're all 10mm bolts. You got 2 on the back side. You would have 2 on the front side if you still had your timing cover on, but since I removed the timing cover, those bolts are gone. So really I just have bolts on the sides and 2 in the rear, and they're super easy to take off. Oil pan is off. Super easy. So now from here, we're gonna remove our oil pickup, which that is bad. That's fine. Oil pickup off of this, and then we're gonna remove the oil pump, timing chain off, and I'll probably even remove, I'll leave this on for now, but other than that, I mean, we're fully disassembled. That's going to conclude this episode of the engine teardown. I know it probably doesn't seem like a lot because I didn't remove the cam, I didn't do all of that, but then again, I'm not at home, I don't have all the tools I want or need to have to really get into this engine and do it properly. So I'm going to do what I can with what I got. You know, this is kind of a low buck refresh, keep it going for a little longer. I have another engine in works. But this is going to be the engine to get the project going, and then eventually there will be a cooler, badder engine that will be going into the E30. But for now, this Junkyard 200,000 plus mile 5.3 is going to do. We're going to give it a little bit more life, a little bit heftier cam to kind of get it going. But for me, this is good enough for now. See you guys.
Thunder roll. Smash throttle drive.